Good wishes, dear students. The concept you will be learning in today's class is unit of rate constant. Consider a general reaction where A and B combine together to form the product C and D. Small alphabet A, B, C and D stands for stoichiometry ratio. You know it very well. Capital A and B stands for the reactants and C and D stands for the products here. How shall we write rate law? Rate is equals to rate constant into concentration of the reactant A and a concentration of the reactant B. Let X and Y be the order of the individual concentration. Already you have learnt it in the previous class. Therefore, overall order of the reaction, you have to add the given part, that is X plus Y gives you N. Here X, Y and N are just a variable representation. Now, coming back to the question, what are we asked to calculate? Units of a rate constant. So, we have to calculate the rate constant unit. So, find out, therefore, K is equals to these two concentration of the reactant goes on the other side to the denominator. So, we get the formula K is equals to rate by concentration of A to the power X and concentration of B to the power Y. The next point you need to remember, as you learnt in the previous class, unit of rate is expressed as mole liter inverse second inverse. Unit of concentration is expressed here as mole liter inverse. If you look at it, this mole inverse is common for a rate. Mole inverse is common also for a concentration. I'm going to substitute these values into this. So in place of rate, I'm writing now mole inverse is common in both the places. I'm considering in terms of concentration. So instead of writing mole inverse, I'm writing in terms of concentration. So rate is equals to concentration by time. From where do I get this time? Second inverse, which is in the numerator, comes down in the denominator in terms of positive. Instead of writing second inverse, I am writing to be time here. Now, if this is confusing to you all, if you look at a mathematical operation of A by BC, how can we write it as A into 1 by BC? So, that's the concept I have used here. A stands for concentration by time. From where do I get this concentration by time? Because rate unit also mole inverse, concentration unit also mole inverse. So we are considering, instead of writing mole inverse, I am taking it to be concentration. The second inverse comes down to the denominator in terms of time here. So next one, I am following this method of writing. So rate into 1 by concentration of A into concentration of B. I can write it as since where concentration of A is equals to B, if we consider only one time is enough to write down. So rate value into, in place of 1 by BC, I'm just writing concentration to the power N. From where do we get this N? That is, if we add the power of X plus Y, we get one particular value. That value I'm writing to be N here. The next one, so this is a general expression. So you understand how do we get it? Concentration by time into 1 by concentration. So for the similar term, I have converted, instead of writing mole inverse, I wrote it in terms of concentration. Coming back to, for your 12th standard syllabus, you have learnt about a first order reaction and a zero order reaction. So you need to calculate the unit rate for it. So that's a zero order reaction. Unit of rate constant is equals to, in place of same general reaction, concentration. What's the unit of concentration? Mole liter inverse. Write it down. Time, we take it to be the seconds here. So we write seconds here into 1 by concentration to the power N. 1 by, what's the concentration unit? Mole liter inverse. Power, since we are talking about a zero order reaction, all these explanations I have given to you in the derivation. I am writing, instead of writing N, I am writing 0. You also know very well 1 to the power, any term to the power 0, the value happens to be 1 here. So if you rewrite the same step, mole liter inverse by second into 1 by 1. From where do I get this one? 1 to the power 0 gives us the value to be 1 here. So rewriting, finally I get mole inverse. The second goes to the numerator as a second inverse. So unit of rate constant for a zero order reaction is mole liter inverse second inverse. Come back to the first order reaction. Same formula we will consider. So concentration by time. Concentration unit is mole liter inverse I have written. By time seconds I have written into. Now here we have to write 1 by concentration to the power n. 1 by concentration term is mole liter inverse to the power n. For a zero order I wrote 0 here. For the first order, what should we write? 1 here. If you look at it, mole inverse and mole inverse gets cancelled. So we are left by 1 by S. So if the S goes to the numerator, what does it become? S inverse it becomes, meaning second inverse. So this is the unit of first rate constant for a first order reaction. This is rate constant for the zero order reaction. Coming back to the last one, second order reaction. Same formula. Consider concentration by time into 1 by concentration to the power n. What's the unit of concentration? Mole inverse I have written, by time in seconds into 1 by concentration to the power n. So 1 by mole liter inverse. Now since we are talking about a second order reaction, in place of n, what should I write here? 2. If you look at it, there are 2 times mole liter inverse is present. 1 time gets cancelled here. So out of the 2 time we are left with a 1 term. So mole when it goes to the numerator becomes mole inverse. Liter inverse when it goes to the numerator, opposite of it. Liter inverse becomes liter. Mole becomes mole inverse. Now S is also in the denominator in terms of plus. When it goes to the numerator, it becomes a S inverse or a second inverse. I hope the concept is clear for you all. So this is how we calculate unit of rate constant. Nothing to get confused here. Up to here I know you all understood very well. Now for the sake of this cancelling, if you take it in terms of concentration, the substitutions will be easier for you all. That's the only changes I have done. If you remember this A into 1 by C concept, the steps will be easier. Now, what's the purpose of teaching this particular concept, though it's not given in the textbook? You have a question taken from the objective 17 from page number 228. The rate constant of a reaction is 5.8 into 10 to the power minus 2 second inverse. The order of the reaction is, they have given you the 4 choices. First order, second order, zero order and third order. Now what's the concept underlying here is, you have to look at the rate constant value and identify whether which order reaction is given here. If you look at it, the unit is given in a second inverse. You have calculated the units value for a zero order, for a first order and for a second order. So which unit is given for you here? Second order, a second inverse is given, that is applicable for the first order reaction. So the answer is first order reaction. Thank you.